Hi everyone. I hope you're all doing well. I trust that all our viewers are safe and healthy today. Light is one of the most extraordinary forces in our world. It allows us to see. It shapes how we live, and it has guided human progress for thousands of years. But when we talk about the invention of light, we mean something far beyond sunlight. We mean humanity's journey from relying only on the sun, moon, and stars, to creating our own sources of light, controllable, portable, and powerful. The earliest artificial light came from something incredibly simple: fire. Historians believe that over 1 million years ago, our ancestors discovered how to maintain flames from natural sources like lightning strikes or volcanic activity. This was not just warmth or cooking. It was the first time humans could push back the darkness at will. Later came the torch, a burning stick wrapped with resin-rich wood or animal fat, allowing light to be carried. Then, in ancient civilizations like Egypt and Mesopotamia, oil lamps made from stone or clay began to appear as early as 4500 BC. These lamps used olive oil, sesame oil, or animal fats as fuel. By the time of the Roman Empire, metal lamps and glass chimneys had emerged, helping flames burn brighter and longer. Light became not just functional, but also symbolic, used in religious ceremonies, festivals, and art. The invention of candles around the first few centuries CE marked another leap forward. Made from beeswax, tallow, or whale fat, candles were easier to carry, and their light was steadier. By the Middle Ages, candlemaking became a skilled craft, with trade guilds and improved molds. Before we move to our today, I want to say that this channel is user-friendly, no offensive content, no misinformation. We explain things with respect, curiosity, and authenticity. But the most radical change in the story of light was yet to come, a change that would turn night into day and reshape how humans worked, traveled, and lived. The next revolution in lighting began in the late 18th and early 19th centuries with the rise of gas lighting. Instead of burning oil or wax, people began using gas produced from coal or oil to fuel lamps. The first public street illuminated by gas appeared in London in 1807. Within a few decades, gas lamps transformed city life. Streets were safer, shops could stay open longer, and theatres glowed brightly well into the night. Gaslight had its downsides. It produced heat, released harmful fumes, and required constant maintenance. But it was the first major leap towards controlling light on a massive scale. While gas dominated public spaces, inventors were racing to develop something even more remarkable: electric light. The earliest experiments with electricity date back to the late 18th century. Humphry Davy in 1802 created the first electric arc lamp by passing current through carbon rods. His device was too bright and impractical for homes, but it proved that electricity could produce light. Over the next few decades, scientists like Warren de la Rue, Frederick de Moleyns, and Joseph Swan improved designs for enclosed bulbs, reducing the problem of burning filaments. Then came Thomas Edison in 1879, whose version of the incandescent bulb used a carbon filament in a vacuum and could last for hundreds of hours. Edison's real achievement was not only perfecting the bulb, but also creating the electrical distribution systems to power it. He turned electric light from an experimental wonder into a household necessity. By the late 19th century, cities across Europe and America were replacing gas lights with electric lamps. Electricity not only lit homes and streets, but also factories, allowing production to continue long after sunset. Light had now become a symbol of modernity and progress. But this was just the beginning. New technologies would make light brighter, cleaner, and far more efficient. The early 20th century brought an explosion of lighting innovations. In 1991, Peter Cooper Hewitt patented the first practical mercury vapor lamp, producing a bluish light that was far more energy efficient than incandescent bulbs. While it wasn't pleasant for home use, it worked well in factories and large spaces. Soon after, in the 1920s and 1930s, fluorescent lighting emerged. These tubes used mercury vapor and a phosphor coating to produce a bright, even light with far less energy consumption. By the 1940s, fluorescent lamps lit offices, schools, and public buildings, marking another step towards energy efficiency. Around the same time, light was also taking on new artistic and commercial roles. In 1910, Georges-Claude of France introduced the neon lamp, which used electrified neon gas to create vivid colors. Neon became the signature glow of advertising signs, transforming cityscapes from Paris to Las Vegas. In the 1960s, scientists achieved something that would change lighting forever. The first light-emitting diode, or LED, initially producing only red light. LEDs were used in calculators, digital watches, and small indicators. By the 1990s, advances in semiconductor technology allowed LEDs to produce bright white light. They consumed a fraction of the energy and lasted tens of thousands of hours. Within 2 decades, LEDs began replacing incandescent and fluorescent bulbs. In homes, streets, and even stadiums, lighting also began to merge with electronics. Smart bulbs could change color, adjust brightness automatically, and connect to wireless systems. Architectural lighting turned buildings into glowing works of art. Medical lighting advanced too, using fiber optics and precise LEDs in surgeries to save lives. From firelight to smart light, humanity had mastered the ability to create brightness in almost any environment. But the story doesn't stop here, because the future of light is reaching into places we once thought impossible. As we step into the present and beyond, light is no longer just about visibility, it's about precision, sustainability, and exploration. One of the most transformative modern uses of light is the laser. Invented in 1960 by Theodore Maiman, lasers produce a focused, coherent beam of light that can cut metal, read data, guide surgery, and measure distances with extraordinary accuracy. Lasers revolutionized fields from medicine to telecommunications, forming the backbone of fiber optic internet. In the 21st century, lighting technology has turned its focus to sustainability. Researchers are developing OLED panels that are thin, flexible, and capable of emitting soft, uniform light. These are now used in smartphones, TVs, and concept lighting designs that blend seamlessly into architecture. Solar-powered lighting is bringing illumination to off-grid communities without the need for expensive infrastructure. LED streetlights are reducing city energy consumption by more than half, while lowering maintenance costs. There is even research into bioluminescent plants and algae, genetically engineered to produce their own glow, inspired by nature's own lighting systems seen in fireflies and deep-sea creatures. In space exploration, light plays a crucial role in everything, from navigation to communication. NASA uses advanced LED systems to grow plants aboard the International Space Station, demonstrating that light could sustain life on future missions to Mars. From the first spark of fire to energy-efficient smart lighting and beyond, the invention of light is a story of human creativity, persistence, and vision. It has transformed our nights, shaped our societies, and continues to guide our future. All the information we provide comes from verified historical sources, including books, records, and archaeology. Like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Thrones of Knowledge. And don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified on time. Suggest our next topic in the comments to help make our journey even better.